for Avilo in the back behind the smoke.
Good point. And so we may see a Thor.
That's right, early Thor, and we do see the starport going down for Drusdill right now as Drusdill does his 1-1-1 build, as I like to call it.
Okay, Tech Lab going down on the factory for Avilo, whereas a reactor is being built on the barracks for Drusdill. Drusdill may move forward with this. No, he's not. He's going to stay in. He's going to go after Avilo's scouting. The scouting howling on by Avilo saw everything in Drusdill's base, but it did die without killing anything. Avilo is electing to expand. And we notice as well, like you said, the 1-1-1 build, a tank and 2 Marines being built by Drusdill. It appears this build does not threaten Avilo in any way. A Thor and another Marine for Avilo. No upgrades of any kind. Drusdill is doing the first upgrade. I mean, we're 6.5 minutes into the game, and the first upgrade of the entire game is going to be the siege tank upgrade. And a tank for Drusdill. That tank remains in the main base, and Avilo does a scan right on Drusdill's main base and can see there's nothing, there's no units, and the units actually return to the base, at least temporarily. Yeah,
good move there by Drusdill, and he is also getting siege tank tech, which is halfway done, and it looks like Avilo is going to go ahead and push out and expand once this command center is finished. He is throwing down a bunker in the natural expansion area, as well as keeping that Thor down there, that very early Thor, as we see tanks coming out now, actually.
And it is pretty interesting to, be this deep into the game with only one upgrade by one player. That is the siege tank upgrade just completing right now for Drusdill. Siege tank research by Avilo, so Avilo feels like he has to defend. One Zelnaga watchtower is occupied by Drusdill's Marine. The other watchtower remains unguarded. If we check the unit counting station at this point, Avilo sits at 31 SCVs, 4 more than his opponent. 1 Thor, 1 tank, 8 Marines. Drusdill is going to move out. Drusdill's got 2 tanks, 15 Marines, completely non-upgraded Marines, 1 Viking, 2 medevac dropships, 1 Helion.
Looks like a pretty tough force for Avilo.
I'll tell you what, Drusdill's got to do a lot of damage here because, Avilo's siege tank upgrade has completed. Drusdill's got to do a lot of damage here because Avilo's got a substantial economic advantage now, mining off of 2 bases with 5 extra worker units, and he also has 3 refineries.
That's right, and those SCVs are repairing that tank, and here come the Marines down the ramp. Let's see if he's going to be able to take out this Thor. And yeah, that tank does go down, and those Marines do get lifted up into this dropship. Nice play here as the dropships commence forward. Oh no! He lost the dropship that carried all his units. Drusdill not sitting in the best position now. Leaves the game! What?
Drusdill was doomed, man. They were in close rush distances to each other. Avilo had a huge economic advantage. The game was over.
Anyways, we've got a Terran victory here as Avilo pushes forward.
Because here we are in the mouth of hell. And we made it this far by leaning on each other.
Whether it's blind luck or damn fool courage, in all my years, I've never seen anything like what you two jokers have pulled off.
So no GG, a little bit of rage coming from Drusdill there as Avilo pushes forward and goes into the grid rounds of the Craftcup. What do we got left here, guys? What's left?
There's only one game left, and Fire Silver is in it. Let us know, Silver. Fire Silver, what's going on in the only round 7 game remaining?
Well, it's good to see not both Terran, honestly. It's actually more interesting. But yeah, pretty much standard openings here. Cybernetics core and 1 gateway. 2 barracks from Pure Ball. Nirvana has been having some internet troubles. He's been lagging a bit, so hoping he doesn't, get DC'd from this. But yeah, we're about 4 minutes in now, so nothing interesting as of yet.
And basically, until that game is completed, we can't continue in this tournament. There are only 5 players left. BCQT, Gomez, Avilo, and the 2 players that Fire Silver's watching in Nirvana and Pureball.
Yes, who do you guys want to win this then? You want in Nirvana
I
or
think
do you want
Avilo
Pureball?
is going to get to the finals. I'm not going to say he's going to win, but I think he's going to get to the finals.
Which says almost nothing. All you're saying is he's going to win one more game.
It doesn't matter. I think he's. I just think he's going to. I don't know who's going to win, dude. I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for.
I want to see Beast. Yeah, I want to see Beastie versus Avilo.
I'll tell you what. I want to see in the Nirvana Pureball game. I want to see Protoss win it. I don't want to see the final 4 be all Terran players.
Yeah.
So that's. I'm hoping that in Nirvana wins this quarterfinal match. So that in the semi, someone other than Terran is in it.
Well, the interesting thing that's happened now is that Nirvana is opting for 2 gates, a Cybernetic Core and a Stargate. He is chrono boosting out Void Rays as Pureball. You know, he's just sticking with his 2 barracks at the moment. One with the Tech Lab, getting Stimpack and pumping out Marauders, and one just pumping out Marines. Getting slightly supply bot there.
Does Pureball have enough anti-air to handle those Void Rays?
Gee, I don't know, man. He's got 4 Marines currently. He's going to have 6 soon. He is getting a factory out. So, yeah, he's going the completely wrong way here. And he's seen barely anything, and he can't get in because of that Stalker. So, not looking...
Right. Wow. So you're saying he hasn't scouted very well, and he's really playing blind. His build order is more of S.
It's not that he can't scout it. It's not that he hasn't scouted. It's that he can't because of the Stalkers up on the hill. But there's like a base... Or it was going to be a base trade then. Each player's force is moving towards each other's base, but there's only 5 Marines. There's 2 Stalkers, 1 Zealot, 1 Void Ray, 1 Sentry, another Zealot joining, so it's not looking good for Pureball at the moment. And that Void Ray is just, eating those Marauders up. And, yeah, this is not looking good for Pureball. He's got 3 Marauders left, and that is his entire army. Compared to 2 Stalkers, 3 Zealots, a Probe, and a Sentry. Another Void Ray making its way up to the base. Moving in, he's got a Hellion out now, which is not going to help him in the slightest. And that Void Ray hasn't even lost its shields, and it's going down very, very slowly. Whilst he pulls SCVs off the line, another Void Ray just reaches. And it looks like... Yeah, there's only 1 left now. He killed the Marines, but now all of his Marines are dead, and he's only got 2 Hellions and a Marauder. But he's getting more Marines out slowly, but he had to pull SCVs off, which wasn't a good sign. So Nirvana still pumping out these Void Rays, but with these Marines out of this factory, it's getting annoying. Reactor, sorry. So he's had to pull back because all he's got is 1 Void Ray and just pumping in more Zealots, really. But in the units lost tab, 8 for Nirvana compared to 25 for Pureball. It's not looking good, and he's going in for another attack.
Do you think we're going to see in Nirvana piloting Protoss to this win then? Are we close?
Well, he's got 3 Void Rays now, and they obviously outrange Marines, and that bunker's useless, so it's really not looking good. All his Marines are now dead, and Zealots are just withering away that bunker. I think they're going to see a GG soon by Pureball. He's got a 4th Void Ray coming out. He's really pushing these Void Rays, and he's just melting everything. He just said, GG, I'm well impressed you've done something other than Colossus Rush, and left the game.
Huh. More bad manners. It's great.
A lot of rage quits and bad manners today. So we're going to have another Protoss. We're going to have a Protoss in the finals, huh?
Raw nerd rage.
All right, so I posted up in channel 1 for Beastie QT, 2 for Gomez, 3 for Drusdale, 4 for In Nirvana. Who do you want us to follow?
Join our chat. Let us know, guys. Don't spam. Don't flood. Only say it once. We can read it.
And
we allowed to vote?
If you
sure,
go ahead.
Man. Do it. It's 4 votes. You know. And someone wants to see Protoss. Wants to see In Nirvana. We got some In Nirvana fans. I think people.
Bit upset now.
We got a few ones.
So it's going to be Avillo against Beastie QT in Nirvana versus Gomez.
I want to watch the Avillo match, even though we've seen too many Terran mirrors today. I just want to see one more.
Man, it's hard to say, dude.
Yeah, and we're getting a lot of PvP.
We got most ones.
Yeah, sorry, man. Well, you know what, Silverfire, can you go into the other? Can you go into the other game?
The in Nirvana versus Gomez.
Please.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
And that way, if it lasts longer, we can switch to the Terran versus Protoss game if the in Nirvana series lasts longer.
This is best of 3, right?
It is best 2 out of 3, round 8 of a 9-round event.
Nice.
And I want to say thanks to everybody for joining us here at Imbalance TV. Since we're in the grid rounds, there will be no more requests. And thanks everybody for helping. Thanks to our great war correspondent crew for getting us these games, and thank you everybody out there for checking us out as we are trying to bring you these semi-final games of the Craftcup Lite number 38. Let us know if you guys are catching lag or if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that. You can check out our forum board over at imbalance.tv. Go to the forum board and post some stuff in our forums, guys. They are new, they are naked, they need you to post stuff in them. We'd like to see what you guys have to say about us as well.
I can't be the only one posting.
That's right.
That sounded like a good promotion there, man. Way to go. They're new, they're naked. Right on.
That's right.
Well, he promotes the forums, you promote the, what was that place? The burger or steakhouse you keep talking about?
The P&J's Burgers, man.
That's the one.
941
Mississauga.
Yeah. And by the way, in the Craft Cup semi-finals today, Zerg is extinct.
That's right.
Once again,
Zerg's out of here.
Jim, I have a question. What if the rest of us come to Mississauga? Do we get free food too?
Absolutely. If you guys want to come on by, man, all 4 of us will head to P&J. And you know what's sitting at P&J Hamburgers? We all love video games, right? There is a Miss Pac-Man machine from 1981. We can all plop our quarters in.
Hell yeah, I'll kick your ass.
My high score is 209,000. I get to the point where the ghosts, when you hit the power dots, the ghosts don't even turn blue. So if you want to talk about...
Gotta get a laptop.
Jim Reno versus Torai, and me and McDuffs can cast it, yeah?
Yeah. Right on. Well, what do we say about that match, the matchup, guys? What's going on?
We're waiting for Beastie QT and Avillo to get into a game, and as soon as they do, we will join it.
And don't forget, guys, you can follow us on Starcraft at IMBA TV chat channel, as well as the Facebook and Twitter at facebook.com/Twitter and twitter.com. I mean, what the hell am I saying? Facebook.com/IMBATV and Twitter.com/IMBATV as well. That was ridiculous.
And the only reason we're not in a game is there's nothing to cast. As soon as the Craft Cup game is available, we are in it.
That's right.
Yeah, I've just heard from in Nirvana that Gomez has asked for a 10-minute break quickly, so that should be resumed in about 7 minutes' time.
This might be good because maybe we can the Protoss versus Terran, the In Nirvana series, will be later, so we can hopefully cast both.
Yeah, maybe.
So let's hope that's the case. So guys, I am going to take Beastie QT to win this series. I know that